Hi everyone. So now that we've understood what programming is, what algorithms are, and what a program is, it's time to move on to our first ever problem or our first ever program. Now, traditionally, the first ever program that is taught to students is known as the Hello World program. So, what is this program? What is the programming that we're going to do here? Let's go through the 5 steps. The first step is the problem. The problem is really simple. It just it just says that make the computer write hello world on the screen, right? So if you think about a programming problem as taking some input and using that input to achieve some desired output, this problem has no input and the output should always be hello world written on the screen, right? Now the second point is the algorithm, right? So what is the list of steps or the list of instructions that we have to write in our programming language so that we can get the computer to write the words hello world on the screen? In most languages, this is just a single instruction, a single word, if you will, of the programming language. For Python, this word is print. Now, the next 3 parts, which are coding, running the program, and checking what the output is, you'll need a computer for this. So, you'll need to get some kind of a text editor and the compiler for your respective programming language, or or maybe you can do this online on some websites that facilitate learning. But you will need a computer to write code and to run your program and to check its output. So let's switch to there, shall we? Right. So here we're on a site known as hackerrank.com. This is a really famous site that helps students learn programming. So this is one of the problems on this site, which is say hello world with Python, which is basically the problem that I discussed. So here in the problem statement, they've also given the code that you'll need to actually uh, write an algorithm for this problem, but usually this is not given. This is only given in this problem because this is the very first problem for a lot of students, and it's really helpful if there's a walkthrough of the problem. So as I said, the input is that there is no input required for this problem, and the output is that we want to print hello world every time, right? So if we scroll down, we'll reach this text editor. So here you can type text, which should be your code, and if you scroll further down, you'll see 2 buttons, run code and submit code, which you can use to check the output. So first we'll select our preferred language here, which for this channel is going to be Python 3, and then we can directly start writing code. So like I discussed, the instruction to output something on the screen in Python is print. So you just write print and put these brackets, right? Now we're not done yet. We still have to be able to print hello world, right? So how do we do that? You'll need to put quotation marks, and now anything you write between these quotation marks will be outputted as it is onto the screen, will be written on the screen as it is. So if inside these quotation marks I write hello world, then when I run this program, it should output this directly onto the screen. So let's try that. Now it's run the program and it's given you your output, which says hello world. It's also given you the expected output, which is hello comma world. And because these are different, it says that your answer is wrong, which means the code that you've written or the algorithm that you've designed is lacking somehow. So the difference here is that we've missed the comma. So if we try to change that and we put a comma here, and now we try to run the code, it says that congratulations, because our code is working perfectly. Our expected output is hello comma world, and the output that our code gives is also hello comma world. This means that we've solved our first ever programming problem and we've written our first ever program, which is just this single line in Python. So that's all for this video, and thank you for watching.